Let's be honest. Budgeting sucks. Spreadsheets, tracking every receipt, and constantly telling yourself no. It gets old real fast. But here's the good news. You can save money without ever making a traditional budget. Seriously. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how to do it, step by step. Welcome to Money Mastered Mindset, where we break down smart money moves, made simple. Stick around to the end, and I'll share a system you can start using today to automatically grow your savings, with zero spreadsheets required. Budgeting is like starting a strict diet on January 1st. It works for a few days, maybe even a couple weeks. But eventually, you slip. You overspend. You quit. Why? Because budgeting takes willpower. It requires you to constantly think about money. And for most people, that's exhausting. The result? You feel guilty, frustrated, and worst of all, broke. But what if saving money didn't have to feel like a punishment? What if, instead of obsessing over every dollar you spend, you could build habits that naturally lead to savings? That's what this video is all about. Here's the truth. You don't need a budget. You need a system. The goal isn't to track every penny. The goal is to automate good decisions before the money ever hits your wallet. Think of it like this. If you had a fridge full of healthy meals, you wouldn't need to plan every bite. You'd just eat what's already there. Same idea here. So how do you do it? Here are 7 simple strategies that help you save money without ever needing a budget. The golden rule of saving. Save before you spend. When your paycheck hits, most people pay their bills, spend some money, and try to save whatever's left. But let's be real. There's usually nothing left. Instead, flip the script. Every time you get paid, automatically transfer a set amount into savings or investments before you touch the rest. Even if it's just $25 per paycheck, do it first. This method turns saving into a habit, not an afterthought. Want to make saving effortless? Separate your money. Here's a simple structure. 1 checking account for bills. 1 checking account for spending. 1 savings account for short-term goals. 1 investment account for long-term growth. When your paycheck arrives, automatically divide it between those accounts. You'll always have money for essentials, guilt-free cash for fun, and savings that grow in the background, all without needing a budget spreadsheet. Let's face it, we humans are lazy, but that's not a flaw. It's a life hack. Set up automatic transfers for everything. Rent or mortgage. Auto pay. Credit cards. Auto pay the full balance. Savings. Auto transfer on payday. Investments. Auto deposit weekly or monthly. Automation removes emotion from money. You don't have to decide to save. It just happens. And once it's automated, you're free to spend the rest however you want. Guilt-free. Impulse purchases are budget killers. So before you click buy, try this. Whenever you want to make a non-essential purchase, wait 24 hours. Sleep on it. Think about it. Ask yourself, do I really want this? Or do I just want to feel better right now? You'll be surprised how many things you don't actually want after a day. The 24-hour rule doesn't cost a thing, but it can save you hundreds. Here's a trick. You don't have to track every dollar. Just track 1 habit. For example, maybe you eat out a lot. Try tracking just your takeout spending for 1 month. That's it. Don't worry about gas, groceries, or Netflix. Just 1 category. Why? Because awareness creates change. Once you see how often you swipe that DoorDash order, you'll naturally cut back. No complicated budget needed. Cards make spending feel invisible. Cash, on the other hand, is real. It's tangible. You feel it leaving your hand. Try this. Each week, take out a set amount of cash for non-essentials, like coffee, fast food, or random Target runs. When the cash runs out, you're done spending for the week. No guilt, no overdrafts, just control. Instead of budgeting categories, try no-spend zones. Here's how it works. Pick a few areas where you constantly overspend, maybe clothing, gadgets, or online subscriptions. Then commit to a no-spend rule for just one of those zones for 30 days. For example, no new clothes this month. It's temporary, it's focused, and it works. You're not cutting back on everything, just one problem area at a time. Okay, if you want a simple rule of thumb, without micromanaging. Try this. 50% of your income goes to needs. 30% goes to wants. 20% goes to savings or debt payoff. Don't track every expense. Just look at your bank statement once a month. If you're way off, make one small tweak. That's it. No spreadsheets required. Still think you need a budget? Try these small swaps instead. Make coffee at home 3 days a week. Pack lunch twice a week. Cancel one unused subscription. Unsubscribe from store promo emails. Use Rakuten or Honey when shopping online. Do a 7-day no-spend challenge each month. Keep your savings in a separate bank, one you don't check often. These micro habits don't feel like sacrifices, but they add up fast. Here's what most people get wrong about saving money. They think it means living cheap, never having fun, cutting coupons and skipping coffee. But the truth? Saving money isn't about what you can't do. It's about what you can do later. That future vacation, that down payment, that stress-free emergency fund. It's not about being broke today. It's about buying freedom tomorrow. And the best part? You don't need a complicated budget to get there. So, here's the recap. You can save money without budgeting. No spreadsheets, no categories, no guilt. Just build a system. Pay yourself first. Automate everything. Separate your money. Track one habit. Delay impulse buys. Use cash for fun. And challenge yourself to spend less in just one area at a time.